Ready for my love. Got nothing on me.
Y'all.
Don't just stand and watch me. Baby, I've told you before.
Did something a little out of the ordinary, y'all. Something I told myself I wouldn't do, y'all. I sent this playlist last night. Maybe I shouldn't have. Physical desires will have you up shit creek, y'all. Physical desires will have you doing things you don't do. Physical desires, y'all, will have you acting out of the ordinary. Temptation. Should I have sent it? I think not. So, it's okay. It's all good though. So y'all, I was gonna go get me a little workout in. But I don't know. I feel like I just need a really good stretch today, so I think I'm gonna go do some stretching / dancing. It's funny, yo. Hey. But anyways, y'all, literally, it's got a little, little bam bam, bam bam bam. Feel me? Looking good. You feel me? I got my little sweat belt on today, so it's a little extra snatched, if you know what I mean. That is so crazy. What did he say? He was like, "Hey, baby," or something. I don't know what the fuck he said, but here goes my ass. Because I'm not like no unfriendly person like y'all. I know I'm good looking. I know I turn heads. I do know that, y'all. I do. So, with that being said, like, I'm used to getting hit on. So, I'm not like one of those people that's like, sedity and think you're God's gift to earth type shit, Yeah. So, no, I'll speak back to a person, no lie, if I'm just being real. That's why I can't have no insecure man. You feel me? Because I'm not even a not friendly person. Like, I'm a friendly person, y'all. I'm a nice person. So, and I think often people mistake my niceness, my kindness, my, innocence, as a lot of people would describe me. I always say I have like real pure energy, even though I done been through hell, and I'm really not as dumb as people think I am. But it's okay when people think you're dumb sometimes, you feel me? Because sometimes when people think you're too smart, they try to put a little salt in the game. They try to, they don't want to see a smart person win. Everybody wants to see a dumb person win, you feel me? Everyone wants to see somebody down win, you feel me? So that's okay. I got my mint water. God damn, nigga. This nigga over here, this guy is over here just digging in his motherfucking nose, bro. Got my nose itching. Y'all. Hydrated mouth is a good mouth, y'all. Wet mouth is a good mouth. But yeah. Y'all, no lie. Can't believe I did that last night, y'all. But at the end of the day, like, I feel like if you know what you want, why not just go for it? People be talking about chasing and attracting, and I'm not going to chase nobody. For one, I don't feel like Kevin Gates said it, y'all. Something like this. I'm not going to quote it word for word, but he was like, you know, chasing, that's playing games. Like, I don't want nobody that don't want me. Like, exactly. We need to meet halfway in the middle. You feel me? We need to meet halfway in the middle. So, yes, y'all, last night, I shot my shot. But that's the last time I shoot my shot, though, y'all. No lie. And that's only because, like, I know he want me too. So, that's just... y'all. But no, honestly, that was just like, you know how it be, late night in the morning. Feel me? That's when you start thinking about people the most, in the late night hours, when everything around you is still and you're just laying in your bed wishing that you had someone, that person, not even just someone, because literally, y'all, I could have many different beds that I could lay in if I wanted to. Good beds, stable beds. But y'all, I don't want it if it's not really for me, and I know that it's not for me, and I'm not fully 100% fulfilled. I don't want that bed. I want a bed where I'm fully fulfilled to lay in. So I could literally have anyone, because let's be real, that's simple. That's simple shit. Getting someone in bed is simple. People get people into bed for free. You feel me? That's simple. I want that person that needs to be in my bed. In my bed. That's who I want in my bed. But yeah, don't get me wrong. I feel okay about it, to be honest. Because it's like, hey, if you don't put your feelings out there and put it on the table of how you're really feeling, and if you don't express how you really feel, then you will live your life in that regret of maybe I should have did something different. Maybe I should have let that person know how I felt. You feel me? So that's the part of me that doesn't regret, but I did throw it out there how I felt. You know, in a way. But after you do that, then you have to just let it go. You put your energy out into the universe and let the universe work it out for you. You feel me? Because, see, the thing is, people think that it's all about them. People will think that you are so stuck on them, but they have no idea how spells even work, y'all. Anything we speak is a spell, okay? For one. The strength of it depends on the individual, okay? That's why me and you can say different things and what I say might go a little farther or hurt, or vice versa. But people think that it's all about them. People will think you're stuck up on them. But baby, the energy that I put out on expressing my needs, my desires, my wants, that didn't go into the universe just for you. That went into the universe to energetically draw in my true partner, my real partner. That's how it works, baby. So don't ever think that it's just about you. And I don't know even why I'm talking to y'all like it's y'all that I'm talking to, but I don't know. That's just how it came out. So I don't know, maybe it just needed to be said like that. But yeah, don't ever think it's about just one individual, because it's not. The way the essence flows into the universe, me putting all those emotions, the instant situation right now may be this person, but it's not the end goal. You feel me? It's ultimately falling. But yeah, so it's ultimately falling in alignment with the divine plan. So yes, speak your emotions. You feel me? And I don't chase, I do attract. And whoever I'm attracting is attracting me right on back. We're both putting in the effort needed. We are both. That's how it should be. So, no regrets. All I did was call in my partner a little bit more last night. So I don't feel bad about the message that I did send y'all. Because, regardless, like the person that I sent the message to is actually, let's go back. I think the other day I talked a little bit on my heartbreak story, y'all. My heartbreak story. But, so this is basically the same person that I sent the message to. But y'all, ultimately, I have no bad blood in my bones, y'all, in my veins, in my body, because honestly, meeting him, it really, catapulted my life in an amazing way, y'all. He really opened my eyes to, I feel like, my life purpose, opened my eyes to what I do actually want, y'all. Before him, I had no feelings in me that wanted to get married, but he showed me that yes, I do want my person with me every day. I do want someone that is mine in sickness and in health. You feel me? Till death do us part. I don't want to have to get to know people. I don't want to have to, I want one person to give my soul, my body to, my everything to, So that, meeting him and having our brief little whatever encounters that we had, it was never even a relationship, really. But just throughout that experience, it really... it really made me want. I found out what I wanted in life. You feel me? What I craved the most. You feel me? What I craved the most. Because you never need another person. It's literally a matter of what do you want the most. That's what it falls down to in love, y'all. You never need a person, because that's why you have to heal and be a pretty complete individual. You have to feel pretty good about yourself, and then when you have all your is what it falls down to. I don't want a person that I have to chase. I want a person that I attract based on my aura, based on my being, based on my essence, and vice versa. It goes both ways, y'all. Mutually pleased, mutually happy, mutually desired. Okay? I want a man that wants it with me. You feel me? I want a man that wants to have the world with me. You feel me? That is what I want. So yeah. Y'all, I had to get me some new headphones. Because for the life of me, y'all, I told y'all I've been trying to like save money, not do too much spending. So for the life of me, I had this one pair of headphones. I lost one of them, so I was down to one. So I've been walking around with one headphone lately, y'all. And then on top of that, my 4-year-old, I don't know what got into her, but she decided to chew up my headphone the other day. And so I've been using that. But I was like, girl, go ahead and get you another headphone. Don't even cheat yourself like that. You feel me? But anyways, y'all. So gotta keep some fresh breath, y'all. Can't stand a person with a bad breath, y'all. For me, that's a number one turn off in a man for me. Like, if your breath is stinking, like, I know something ain't right about you. I know you a fraud ass man. I know you a lying ass man. I know you a dirty ass dog. If your breath stink. No lie. And I'll say that because, like, bro, if you can't even be breath conscious, what makes me think that you care about telling me the truth? Because you lying to yourself. That your breath, that you not smelling your breath. I'm sure you smell it before anybody. Like, how can you walk around and smell that yourself and not feel like something is, you know, a little off? So that's number one turn off in a man for me. That's a no-go. I don't want no man with no stinky breath eating my stuff. You feel me? 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I want it all with my man. No lie. I'm telling you, I want it all with my man. He better have me crawling up the ceiling. You feel me? Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna leave this here, y'all. I'm about to get it in. Get me a little stretch session in. And I do need to run, but y'all, I low-key feel like I have no... Oh, I don't feel like it. Don't feel like working out. But let me get it in. Need to get it in. No slacking. No room to stay small. Gotta keep pushing on even when it's not really something you want to do. So I'm gonna leave that there. Okay? Peace.